question. To Mr. Benson, when you started playing basketball here at Crispus Attucks, did you ever dream that you would be inducted into the Hall of Fame, or did you just play for the love of the game?
I never thought so much about being inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, but I was joining the tradition of Crispus Attucks. And I want to make one thing mention. You know, it's not the size of the dollar. It's the size of the dollar.
All right.
I was here at Crispus Attucks. We had the best teachers. We had the best teachers. We had teachers who cared, teachers who put us on the right path through our journey through life. And the best, I think one of the greatest decisions I made in my entire career was joining the team at Crispus Attucks High School. And last but not least, one thing is for sure, individuals win awards, but teamwork wins championships.
Are there any other questions from the audience?
Could you elaborate to our young people about the culture and the environment in which you all grew up, and anyone who answers this, and how you use basketball to kind of bridge gaps, make enemies, your friends, how team work and the ethics that were taught to you carry on to your life and adulthood?
My name is Robertson, and I'm the class of 1957. And to answer that, how do we bridge some gaps because of the history we learned at Crispus Attucks High School was tremendous for me. I think that I am one of the few that left here in 1957 and entered the University of Nebraska at Lincoln, Nebraska. And that was a tremendous experience, different experience for me. But what I learned here at Crispus Attucks, I think I took that to at least the state of Nebraska. Because once I got there, I did have the knowledge of how to compete, how to hold myself up, have the pride of what I had learned here in Indianapolis, Indiana. But to go to a place like Lincoln, Nebraska, the percentage of black people were about 1%. And at the University of Nebraska was about 6 or 7 black students at that time, gave me a way of how to compete. And then I compete with them the same way Ray Crow and my coaches and Crispus Attucks taught me how to do that at that school. But I'd like to tell you something. When I did reach there, I graduated from Crispus Attucks High School knowing that I was going to be a plumber or a painter or an electrician or something of that phase when I left high school. So to go from that to the University of Nebraska, my counselor comes to me and said, well, what did you major in? And I said, plumbing. They did not understand what I was talking about. So I had to experience that and then teach them that there was an industrial world out there that's getting them through what they're getting done in the Lincoln, at the Lincoln, Nebraska city. To say that, when I married and my wife came out, she went to Shortridge High School. I think the Maxey family was one of the ones that had my older brother went to Shortridge. I came to Nebraska. I came to Crispus Attucks. My other brother went to Charlotte. The other brother went to Attucks. So we were mixed, and I think that was the best thing that Pastor and the rest of them talked about. It was a family thing no matter what we represented for this city of Indianapolis, Indiana. Because regardless of who we were or where we went to school, we were all united as people. So to go to a place like Lincoln, Nebraska, and have my wife turn out to be a state senator. She was president of the school board of the Lincoln schools, and that they didn't know how aggressive we were, and how that came from Indianapolis, Indiana, in a place like Crispus Attucks High School. And another thing I'd like to say, when I entered the University of Nebraska, there were maybe 1 or 2 people, black people, that graduated from the University of Nebraska. I was shocked to even know that in the late 1800s. But when they got their PhDs and their master's degrees and stuff, could not get jobs in that area. They had to go to schools like Tennessee State, Kentucky State to do the teaching, and Crispus Attucks High School. So be proud. That's all we have. Thank you.